Hey guys, welcome to 10 in 10, the conversation starter show where we list our top 10 in 10 minutes. This week we're going to be looking at the top 10 songs from movies.
Yeah, so these are not top 10 songs from musicals, they're also not theme songs like the Jaws theme music either. Okay, so these are just our personal top 10 favourite songs from movies.
So make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Alright buddy, I'm going to start the top 10 list here with my number 10 songs from movies. I'm going to go one of my favourite movies as a child, which is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yep.
Bryan Adams, Everything I Do,
Oh,
I Do It For You.
so good.
Okay, I just think in the context of the movie, I just think it's a really cool song in there.
Yep.
Always hits the feels for me, and I think it comes in as well in the credits as well. It's just a killer Bryan Adams song.
It's incredible.
Goes with the movie.
Mate, my number 10, I've gone the song I'll Be by Edwin McCain. It's from A Cinderella Story.
Okay.
So, for those that have seen the movie, as they're going out and having like the dance at the ball, that song plays with the strings and everything else. It's just such a good moment. I know the movie's probably not everyone's favourite. I loved it. My wife loved it. And the song is just such a good love song.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's a fun movie. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
My daughter watches it as well.
Yeah.
And it is a fun movie. It actually has a good soundtrack, that one as well. They kind of nailed it for that one.
so I'll Be is my number 10.
I'll Be. Good one. Okay. Number 9 for me is from the Irish film, well I don't know if it's Irish, but it's set in Ireland at least, is the film Once. Okay, it's kind of like a musical in a way, but it's not a musical at the same time, so I might be cheating a little bit here, but I'm going to be using the song Falling Slowly, which is a song they kind of just pick up some instruments in the music shop and perform it. It's just a really, really good sort of folk song, acoustic song, and just really heartfelt. The performance is outstanding from the two main characters, so that's going to be my number 9 pick for songs in movies.
Cool. Man, I haven't heard it, haven't seen the movie either, but I'm sure it's great. My number 9, I've got I See Fire. Ed Sheeran, The Desolation of Smog.
Yeah.
Okay, Ed Sheeran, everything he does is money, but it's such a good kind of eerie song in the context of that movie as well. It's just a really good song. Love the artist, and the movies wasn't good as Lord of the Rings, but they weren't bad.
No, yeah, it weren't bad. Yeah, it weren't as bad as we make out. But yeah, I mean, that one might be coming up on my list. So, number 8 now for me. I've got a song from a movie series that I personally can't help but love, even though I know they're not the greatest movies of all time, but I just love the feeling of Twilight.
Okay? Oh, you've done it.
Yeah,
You've
I've
done
done it. So I think one of the really strong positives that people can't deny is that the soundtrack for the original film was outstanding. It was just, they hit the nail on the head with really edgy but really alternative music artists. And I think the song that really stands out in this film, there's a Radiohead song that's great in there that I love, but the song that stands out is Supermassive Black Hole by Muse. That scene where they're playing baseball out in the woods, it just is edgy, it's cool, it was really ahead of its time at the time, and it just, it
really
makes the movie, takes the movie to a whole nother level.
It does, it's really good. Okay, great song, great band.
Yeah,
100%. My number 8, I've got Prince of Thieves, buddy. I've got Everything I Do for You. Bryan Adams.
Good old Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner, man.
Beautiful mullet, it's beautiful.
It's just such a good song, such a romantic song.
Yeah.
But then just a childhood movie for both of us, and it just takes us back to that feeling. So yeah, love it.
Good old Bryan Adams.
Still spelt it out if it comes on the car, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, my number 7 pick for greatest songs in movies is going to be, everyone's going to have it on their list, but don't want to miss the thing, Aerosmith from Armageddon. I mean, okay, I haven't watched it for a while, so it's probably a little bit corny, but it just takes that movie to a whole new level. That part when Bruce Willis stays back and sends off, what's his name, Ben Affleck back home. What a movie! What a great soundtrack, or at least that song is a great soundtrack for it. Yeah, that's one of the classics for sure.
For sure. My number 7, buddy, I've gone a bit left field. It's a song called Sugar High by the Coyote Shivers. It's in a movie called EMPRE Records. EMPRE Records is just like
what you just said.
this kind of quintessential 90s movie about like a record store. It's got Renee Zellweger in it that just belts out these choruses.
I know release, so it's fine.
And it's just such a good song. It's got that kind of punk 90s feel. And a lot of you guys might not have seen it. Go check out the song where Renee Zellweger sings in it, and it's really good, and it just sums up that movie so well.
I'll have to put that on the list. I haven't seen that one before. Number 6 for me is, you've already said it, Ed Sheeran, I See Fire from The Desolation of Smog. I mean, what a song! It's got that kind of like almost medieval feel to it, but then it's very modern at the same time. Ed Sheeran's incredible. He can sing out my tax bill, and I'm happy. Like, I don't care. I'm happy. Yeah. He's just incredible. So I think I See Fire is right up there with it. It's going to stand the test of time. Great song.
It is. Mate, I went for my number 6. I went Don't Want to Miss a Thing, Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Bumped it up. The reason I kind of bumped I See Fire down a bit is Don't Want to Miss a Thing is just synonymous with that movie.
Yeah, it is
like,
very synonymous.
You hear that song, you're like, oh, that's the Armageddon song.
Yeah.
You know, it's such a banger.
Yeah.
Belted out. Steve Tyler, he's one of his best. So, my number 6, Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Outstanding. All right, we're here at the business end now. The
top 5.
Just to get a bit more hard here to pick them. But my number 5, I think it's it's probably my favourite rap song of all time.
Yeah.
So synonymous with the movie. Great performance in the movie, but it's Lose Yourself, Eminem from 8 Mile.
Yes.
What a song. I mean, as soon as that little guitar riff comes in,
it's just so good.
It's just got such a vibe. It just gets you so pumped up straight away. The lyrics are great. His rap's great in it. It obviously suits the theme of the movie. Yeah. I almost feel like I need to put it up on the list, but I've got it as number 5. It's outstanding.
It's really good. Mate, my number 5, I've gone A Modern Feel Here. I've gone Shallow by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga from A Star Is Born.
I haven't seen it yet.
But you would have heard the song. It's just such a banger. When she belts out that chorus, you all don't want to hear me sing, but it's just such a good song. And like the movie's, it's fine, but that song is just so good in it, and you really see the turning point. So
okay. Fair enough. All right, number 4. This bit gets really hard because I love from number 5, number 1's just outstanding.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. 5-sided coin. Here we go. We've got number 4 is Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Elton John from The Lion King. Now we said we're not doing. We're obviously not doing musical songs, so I'm talking about the actual Elton John song at the end. And he wrote it for the movie, but it's the credit song as well. It's synonymous with the movie. Everyone knows it. As soon as it comes in, you sing every word to it. What a beautiful song, and it's just it's probably the most famous Disney song, if not one of.
It's incredible.
There's not much you can say about it. It's incredible.
It's magic. Mate, my number 4, I've got the complete nostalgia for me. I'm rocking I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh, yes. I didn't even have that.
Stage Jam.
Yeah.
Mate, it's just, for every kid who loves sport, kind of growing up, that song just summed it up. It was such a good kind of song for the movie. It's such a good kind of feel, like sums up the 90s. Yeah. Obviously, I understand R. Kelly did some stuff, so
we do not endorse him whatsoever.
R. Kelly, but that song, in regards to that movie and everything else, is just so good. So
For sure. All right, I'm going number 3 now. Now this one, again, people have overplayed this to death. It's used for so many spoofs and things like that, but if you go back and listen to it from an objective point of view and in context of the movie, My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion from Titanic. What a performance, Celine Dion. Like, if you go watch her sing it live, it brings tears to your eyes. Like, she's incredible. The song's a beautiful song, and again, played to death, but if you look at it from an objective point of view, not much better than that for a film song.
Mate, it's my number 3 as well.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it does, like, I know it's become like a meme now, and everyone chucks that music to stuff, but it's such a good song, such a good performance, and also contextually in the movie is really, really good as well.
Yeah.
So there's no denying. It's one of the biggest movies of all time.
Yeah.
And it's one of the biggest songs from one of the biggest divas of the 90s. And
you can't deny as well, as soon as you're watching Titanic, you hear the little riff come in for that song. It just gives you the chill. Like,
gives you the feels, man.
It's a really well written song. Okay, number 2 for me. Now these ones might be a little bit left to center for the actual song. I suppose it's more the movie it's synonymous with, but number 2 I've got is May It Be from Enya from Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. So probably my favourite movie of all time.
Go on, Enya.
I love some Enya. Love me some Enya. It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. Scrap that. It's a huge guilty pleasure. But at the end of the Fellowship of the Ring, one of my favourite scenes ends so well, and then May It Be comes in. It just really gives you the feels. Like, I mean, it's just a beautiful song. So,
mate, my number 2, I've done Lose Yourself, Eminem.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just such a cracking song.
Yeah, it's to me the best rap song of all time. I think it's great. Yeah.
You just can't not listen to it and not get fired up. Like that comes on, you're like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm fighting. I'm going into battle. That's the song. Like it just gets you so pumped up. You can feel like the energy, the angriness as well, the angst. And it's just in the movie as well. Him dropping that, it's really, really good.
It's off the charts.
Lose Yourself.
All right, number 1 for me. Now, this is a personal favourite, and again, it's the credits song, but it just ends the movie so beautifully, is Now We Are Free by Lisa Gerrard. I always forget his things. I always think it's Enya, but it's not. But Lisa Gerrard, Now We Are Free from Gladiator. Okay, the end of that movie with what's his name? I can't remember the actor, but the black guy who buries his wife and child in the Gladiator arena in the sand. You know, says he's free, he's at home now. It's this big epic ending, and then Now We Are Free comes in. What a song. If you listen to that, just
Yeah.
put headphones on, it just takes you to another place. Beautiful
Yeah.
song.
Mate, I hear it. My number one, I've got my girl Whitney Houston
Yeah.
from The Bodyguard.
I was intrigued. That makes sense, yeah.
It's actually not my favourite song from The Bodyguard. My favourite song from The Bodyguard is I Have Nothing. It's my
Yeah.
favourite Whitney song, but you've got to say, I'll Always Love You. Like,
Yeah.
there's no
Great song.
bigger belter out
Yeah.
there than that song.
Yeah.
Sums up the movie. It's just...
One of the best vocal performances of all time. for
Of all
sure.
time.
Like, that's,
I know it's been
just-
played to death on The Voice and everything else, but when you listen to it, kind of like My Heart Will Go On, there's
Yeah.
a reason it's a banger.
You've
and
got to listen to it objectively. And
you
you're
just
like,
sit down and listen
it's
to it,
banger.
man. It's just such a good song.
Yeah. Very
And
well.
The Bodyguard, man.
Yeah.
Dixon Costner.
Mate,
So-
double Costner on your list.
Double
This guy
Costner.
loves it. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed our list, and hopefully it was a good one because we had quite a different list.
Quite
this time.
different,
It was
yeah.
very different.
Good.
So it was really cool to see, really cool to hear some that I completely forgot about. Make sure you tell us who you think have the best list out of Owen and I. Make sure you also leave a comment telling us your top 10 list of movie songs synonymous with film. And yeah, that was a good one. I really enjoyed that.
Good, mate.
All right, make sure you
Bye,
like
guys.
and subscribe.
Have a great week.
Good one.